I wasn't that close to you still, was I? I didn't
Well,
realise.
it was kind of a huddle. It was, but you know, we were with Anne-Marie,
Yeah.
and I heard Anne-Marie, she was hot. And I remember noting it, thinking, I got a temperature. I remember thinking at that moment.
I didn't have you, so that was
Well,
one
you
good
can't
thing.
catch it in 24 hours, so I didn't get it in 24 hours. But I think a few people have had it and just gone through it thinking they got a cold or something.
Yeah, well, I may have, and therefore I may have infected other people.
That would be the beauty of the antibody test. That would you can't tell just doing it. That's a policy we're working on.
How we heal before.
Yeah, it was just about seemed to have ground to a halt, having been an actual and hopefully all up. Is that block was in social media?
50 minutes I was trying to get in.
You called him more times than I have.
They wouldn't let me in, and I'm like,
Is the
it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's like, in the end I had 2 police officers next to me.
Do you know who I am? Didn't work, huh?
Even they were saying, somebody will put you.
I feel like we're about to do some sort of exercise class.
We're better in a minute because my teeth are going to stop checking.
All being spread out nicely so we don't bump into each other and then start our star jobs.
Yeah, but don't fake. That's what you do, you always do, don't you?
If I fake, you have to do my shoot. If I fake, you have to do my shoot.
Oh, well, yeah. Just make it up.
Yeah. Just make sure you set social distancing. Stay at home.
Yeah, my husband was saying the other day, it's your message. It's your advice. As I was leaving the house Sunday morning at 5:20, that's in my head. What I can say. Sorry about that. I don't like how he's in. That was cute.
We're also new tonight.
We've got your right time. I've got time to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
No discrimination at all.
My mum is 84.
Yeah, I read that. Really interesting.
3 more minutes to go.
I lay back like she was so cool. I've done it. I brought it back this time. I'm literally just
Thank you. I need you with me all the time.
which is interesting. She's got underlying symptoms. I have one line of sick on it.
Well, I was supposed to be sliding down to armchair and slippers yesterday. That was, to be honest, that was the plan.
You said that 2 weeks ago, David. It's still not washing.
Someone's got to do it.
You've got all your people around you.
I do have my
I'm
people.
working for you eventually.
I do have my people. You'll get there in the end. We'll get there in the end. Oh, good. Your Royal Highness. Tie straight.
20 seconds, everybody.
Tell me when. Good morning, everybody. My name is Sir David Sloman, and I'm the Regional Director of the NHS in London. And it is my absolute privilege and pleasure to be here today. Your Royal Highness, Secretary of State, colleagues from across the NHS and social care and the Army and industry, we are here to mark and celebrate the opening of the NHS Nightingale Hospital, London. Truly extraordinary times call for really extraordinary people to do really extraordinary things. And we do live in extraordinary times. And what you see behind us here is a truly extraordinary achievement which has been delivered by the truly extraordinary people you see behind me in the background. We are opening today a brand new hospital which will enable us to care for those patients who suffer from COVID-19 who require expert specialist care. Little over 2 weeks ago, this was an idea, and within 2 weeks we have brought this to fruition. But this could not have been done without the truly remarkable efforts and energies of people working from multiple organisations in multiple ways. Be it our soldiers, our doctors, our nurses, our oxygen engineers, our porters, our cleaners. It has been a truly collective effort. It's an absolute privilege for me today to welcome the NHS Nightingale Hospital London into the NHS family. It will move forward under the stewardship of Barts Health, which is at the other end of the spectrum, is shortly going to celebrate its 900th anniversary. The true range and experience of the NHS. Before I move on, I would like to pay tribute to the extraordinary leadership team that has pulled this together, not just working here, but working right across London, all of whom have stepped up to the plate to help us to collectively meet this extraordinary challenge. I'd also particularly like to pay tribute to Dr. Charles Knight, the Chief Executive here, who unfortunately is unable to join us for reasons that you may be able to deduce. So without further ado, I would like to hand over to Ruth May, our Chief Nursing Officer, who has again been absolutely instrumental in getting the facility up and running.
Good morning and hello, my name is Ruth, and I just want to first of all say thank you very, very, very much to all the nurses, midwives, care workers across the whole of the NHS, across the whole of social care. They've been working around the clock to ensure that we're providing the care that we need to. Next month we'll see the birth of Florence Nightingale 200 years ago. And it's very fitting that this hospital is named Nightingale Hospital London. She was well known for being an iconic nursing leader of her time and caring for people, caring for soldiers in the Crimean War. What she was also, of course, a pioneer for infection control. And here, having her name heading up this London hospital is absolutely fitting. So thank you to all those nurses also that are coming back and supporting our efforts. I'm very, very grateful to all of them doing that. But it's not just NHS staff that are in this. We're all in this together. So I would urge you, please, to keep home, stay home, and please wash your hands. So on that, I now, after my thank yous to you all, I now want to introduce the Secretary of State, Matt Hancock.
Well, thank you, Ruth, for those words. You're an inspiring leader, not only of the entire nursing profession of this country, but also of this extraordinary project. When it was clear a few weeks ago that we were going to need to expand NHS critical care capacity so that the capacity to care is always above the need for that care in this country, the idea was dreamt not long ago of having a new hospital, and this London NHS Nightingale Hospital, which was put together its core in 9 days, is a testament to the leadership of the people who stand behind me. And as Secretary of State, whilst I do everything I can to help this country to respond to this awful virus, I am privileged to be able to draw on the capability and the leadership of all of these people who you can see who have made this happen. And for me, making sure that the NHS is always there for us, as Health Secretary, has always been my top priority. But in these troubled times, with this invisible killer stalking the whole world, the fact in this country that we have the NHS is even more valuable than ever before. And I think that the project, in close collaboration with the Army, who've been brilliant, with the private industry, who have stepped up to the plate, with the many generous offers of support and donations, making sure that we have this hospital with up to 4,000 beds, the equivalent of 10 district general hospitals, making sure we have this hospital available is a testament to the work and the brilliance of many people. It is the best of efforts. It is the best of the NHS, and it is the best of Britain to come together in these difficult circumstances to put together such a facility at such base that will be there for people so that we can give the very best care, and so that together as a nation we can come through this crisis in the best way we possibly can. And it gives me enormous pleasure and a deep gratitude to be able to hand over to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, formally to join us by video link, and we've all learnt a lot about video links, sir, to join us by video link formally to open this new hospital.
Secretary of State, ladies and gentlemen, if I may say so, I was enormously touched to have been asked to open the Nightingale Hospital as part of a mass mobilization to withstand the coronavirus crisis. It is, without doubt, a spectacular and almost unbelievable feat of work in every sense, from its speed of construction in just 9 days, as we've heard, to its size and the skills of those who have created it. An example, if ever one was needed, of how the impossible could be made possible and how we can achieve the unthinkable through human will and ingenuity. The creation of this hospital is, above all, the result of an extraordinary collaboration and partnership between NHS managers, the military, and all those involved to create a centre on a scale that has never been seen before in the United Kingdom. To convert one of the largest national conference centres into a field hospital, starting with 500 beds and with a potential of 4,000, is quite frankly incredible. Now, I was one of the lucky ones to have COVID-19 relatively mildly. And if I may say so, I'm so glad to see the Secretary of State has also recovered. But for some, it will be a much harder journey. I am therefore so relieved that everyone can now have the reassurance that they will receive all the necessary technical care they may need and every chance to return to a normal life. This hospital, therefore, offers us an intensely practical message of hope for those who will need it most at this time of national suffering. Let us also pray, ladies and gentlemen, that it will be required for as short a time and for as few people as possible. On behalf of the nation, I want to say a very big thank you to the planners, the builders, the armed forces, the generous companies and organizations which have donated equipment and services, and all the support staff who have made this possible. Also, we owe an immense debt of gratitude to the doctors, the nurses, the technicians, the staff currently working in the health service and those coming out of retirement, and the voluntary workers who will be working within it. And I can only offer my special thoughts and prayers to all those who will receive care within it. And let us hope, ladies and gentlemen, that it will not be too long before this terrible disease has left our land. Now, I need hardly say that the name of this hospital could not have been more aptly chosen. Florence Nightingale, the Lady with the Lamp, brought hope and healing to thousands in their darkest hour. In this dark time, this place will be a shining light. It is symbolic of the selfless care and devoted service taking place in innumerable settings with countless individuals throughout the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, as the wonders of modern technology can only do so much, and I can't quite reach, perhaps I could invite Nightingale's head of nursing, Natalie Gray, on my behalf to unveil the plaque to declare NHS Nightingale Hospital open.
Thank you all very much indeed. Thank you. Okay, very good. I think we're going over to